What's up, guys? Let go. I believe we are in top 16, I want to say. This might be the top 32. Ooh, not a great start from Starry Knights. Just having Astel out is not huge. However, if you do have the Starry Knight, Starry Dragon in the hand, they can make some plays, especially to interrupt Phantom Knights, which they may have the opportunity to do so here if they can stop an initial Z summon. Astel here will tribute itself to summon Starry Knight, Starry Dragon. Pop the Ragged Gloves. There's no more extenders for Phantom Knights. They're done. Very nice from Z-Bot. All right. Oh man, are they out of yeah, doesn't look like there's any further way for Starry Knights to bring out a monster. However, the Starry Knight and Dragon cannot be destroyed by Dark Monster effects, right? Cannot be destroyed by battle with a Dark Monster or by Dark Monster's effects. Ooh. Wow, Starry Dragons are actually pretty darn good against Phantom Knights. However, they are still going to be taking that battle damage. Oof, never mind. Dark Requiem will take them to 0, and that's going to be a GG for Ohaimi. Now, battle phase is best of 3. It's best of 3. So, like, dude, it's not as quick as before. How was the party? Yo, it was really fun. They had some pretty cool performers. They had a fucking, I was surprised they had a freaking Star Wars battle, like these cosplayers were performing. It was super sick. Like, it was really fun. The 3 a.m. Taco Bell, I actually did not even get Taco Bell. I fucking passed out when I got home. Like, me and my girl, we went straight to bed, bruh. I was fucking dead. Takuma, how you doing, bro? I'm tired, bro, from last night. We didn't go to bed until like 5 a.m. I was like super drunk. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Like, I haven't been out like that in a minute. It's been a while, like a few months since I've gone out like that. And it was St. Patrick's Day, right? How else am I gonna spend my St. Patrick's Day if I'm not getting fucked up, right? So yeah, it was crazy, but yeah, that's why we're just gonna do one tournament today. I need to spend the rest of the day chilling out. And yeah. But yeah, today I'm absolutely chilling, bro. Like, yo. I don't know, man. I'm becoming an old man, bro. Like, 2 years ago, I could go out like that and go out again today and do the same thing. Now I'm 25, bro. I feel like an old man, bro. I don't feel like I can do that no more, bro. I feel like that's it. Because right after the stream yesterday, I got a haircut right after, and then I went out immediately after that. There was literally no break. And fucking Poppy here didn't finish doing my Widow's Peak, so I gotta finish that. I'm like noticing that right now. Damn, double lance, man. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough, bro. You think you're coming with the double book, but then they got the double lance, and you're just like, you're out of there. That's tough, man. Phantom Knights, I don't know, man. They just open God every time, bro. And Real has no quick effect. This is GG. Oh no, they don't have a rank up, right? Oh yes, they do. They do have that rank up. How was your $9 burrito? I didn't get one, bro. I was too tired last night. I was way too tired, so I gotta go out and get food today. And that's GG, bro. The Ohaimi. Oh, but the flop mail from the hand. Discard. The Dark Rock His Dragon will negate. Is there another hand trap? No. And Ohaimi is gonna get that too. Oh. That's a 2-0 from Ohaimi Meister, bro. Nice. All right. Oh no, that was a top 32 match. Yeah, it was a top 32 match. Okay. So we've still got some other top 32 matches. Okay. Banana, banana. What up, Val? Why did they give Yuya Phantom Knight skill? I mean, because Yuya is Yuto. You know, they are the same being, technically, right? I mean, did you watch Arc V, bro? Did you even watch Arc 5 anime? Did you even watch it? Do you even know the intricacies of the Arc 5 lore? Do you understand how the characters are connected? Like, do you even know, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, ugh. You do not even understand the simplest intricacies of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 plot. Huh. Get informed, loser. Bum, boom, boom, ba-da. Wait, did Yuya get treason? Yes, bro. Yuya has treason, and so does Yuto. Deal. I read the manga way better. PDS has said that the Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5 manga is the worst Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga out of all of them. It's the worst one, and it's the reason why they haven't done a manga since then. That's what PDS told me. PK Fire again, man. PK Fire, did it win the tournament yesterday? No, it lost to Gokis. That's what happened. It lost to Gokis. Bum, bum, bum. Is this pure salad or is it Kotalker salad? Let's see. Come on, let's see. Gizmekaku. Very interesting. They're going to just use the Gizmakaku as the extender, not going to use it for its effect. The Signet backdoor going to go off here, targeting the security dragon. Going to banish it to search the Cyber's micro odor. They're going to be able to link summon from the hand. A very nice extension play coming out from 30 Centum here. They're going to link Shokan. Link ni. Link Shokan. Mirai no bichi no saketo. Araware yo. Kodo toka. Micro kodo no koka. Hajito. Going to search the Signet mining. Signet mining, gonna go off here, send off the foul, get the Gazelle to the hand. When you send the Salamangreat to the hand, Salamangreat Gazelle will activate summoning itself, that's gonna send another Salamangreat to the grave. He sends the Jaguar, another extension. Link Sun, Link Shokan, Mirai no bichi no Sakito, Anaware yo, Deko do Toka. Let's go! All right. Skill Hachu. Cold Talker Live. I'm going to set Cold Talker Live and another back row face down. They're not going to go for the Firewall Dragon play. They didn't end on a Salamangreat Link monster, so they couldn't extend into Jaguar to get an extra monster. They were one monster short, so they have to go for the weaker turn 1 play here. Excuse me, the turn 2 play. They didn't think it was safe enough because they have 2 back row. Side cross swipe going to go off, tributing the Decode Talker. Phantom Knight's Wing going to go off, protecting it from the effect of Side cross swipe. Phantom Knight's Tomb Shield also going to activate to summon another material. Code Talkers are getting absolutely played right now. They're depending on the graveyard activation of Code Talker Alive to bail them out of losing this turn. They have been outplayed by Phantom Knights. The Phantom Knight Break Soldo is here. Break Soldo Kuka. Hachido. Going to destroy the back row. It's Recoded Alive. Going to activate to summon out a different Code Talker from the extra deck. Shooting Code Talker is here, but it can easily fall victim to any of the PK Fire Xyz monsters on the field. Xyz Shokan. Dark Rebellion. Xyz Dragon. Dark Rebellion is going to make quick work of shooting code. Oh my gosh. This is sad, bro. They got sorely outplayed. Boom. I mean, PK Fire is pretty busted. It's pretty busted. Pretty good, bro. It's a pretty good deck, to be honest. Like, what do these deck lists, what do these PK Fire deck lists even look like? I have to see if I have the cards to make one. I kind of want to see because I don't have either of those decks completed, but I mean, both of those decks kind of benefit from you just running like the max of all of the cards. So like doing like what 30 card deck lists are not, it's not bad, right? Like, yeah, look at this. They played 3 Ancient Cloak, 3 Ragged Gloves, 3 Silent Boots, and then 3 of all the fucking the Burning Abyss dudes. So they just play 3 of everything. So what don't I don't think I have all of the Phantom Knights. I think I'm missing an SR or something. Like I'm missing a Silent Boots or something like that. Arc V Manga has the best ending, no cap. Wow. I heard it was weird. I heard like Yuya like had a kid with his grandma or something, or he had to like flirt with his grandma or something. Like, I don't know. It was really weird. What up, Kie? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming through for Battle Phase 450. Duel. Oh, draw phase Lancia not allowing Solomon Ali to banish their Phantom Knights from the grave for extenders. Very, very nice. However, it's not something they wanted to shotgun here now, but it does look like Solomon Ali is going to have to think a little bit more clearly about their plays. Ragged Gloves coming forth, and the back row is being sent. That's it. The Lancia shut down Phantom Knights. Artifact Lancia. It shut them down for the first turn. No Burning Abyss effects. No Phantom Knights effects. They can't do it under Lancia. triple set back row for Salamando. They were probably relying on a banished play in order to get them to an Xyz summon with their 3 back row here. A mere summon from Santum. Not the best. You know, you're not going to get any extra extenders. Link summoning with Mirror at the start. You typically want to not draw him so you can search him and get the instant summon. But a Banlist summon will proc the Gazelle can send the Jaguar here, but a Forbidden Chalice is going to negate Gazelle, preventing an extra extender from coming through. Now Santum can only bring out the Link 2. The real question is, Words of Rain's manga. I think that after the Arc 5 era, Konami went towards like, I don't know, reassessing how they promote the series and how it makes money. And the manga probably wasn't doing well. It, honestly, like the Japanese manga market is like so oversaturated. Like when you think about everything that exists there, like what are the chances that you as a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you actually buy Yu-Gi-Oh manga, right? You know, how many people here, like, do you just know that, like, are fans of Yu-Gi-Oh and they read the manga? Probably, like, a fraction of 1%, you know? And it's, you know, just that a number alone, it probably doesn't make it very profitable over there. And, you know, if you look at the timing of it, as soon as the Arc 5 era ended, Duel Links took off, right? Duel Links took off as probably one of Konami's biggest money makers, man. I think that they just, you know, reassessed their assets. You know, they reassessed where they put their resources, and they were like, hey, man, fuck a manga. We got to pay writers. We got to pay manga artists. We got to have people, a whole division of our company lead this production, and it may not be profitable. Fuck it. Put them on Duel Links. That's going to be a huge Chalice Dark Hole play. Barfa into, what is that, Skarm? And let's see how PK Fire are able to clean up this duel. I prefer anime than manga. Yeah, I think that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh is way better conveyed now through the anime. I think that their time doing the manga, it was good because it really let you, like, you know, understand, like, I guess, like, it really lets you see how they were developing the new identity of how Yu-Gi-Oh would be through this new story. But honestly, I don't think the manga is necessary anymore. Like, they just need to put everything into the anime, right? Deliver all those resources to the anime. Make the artwork amazing. Make the story amazing. You know, make the character development amazing. You know, just do all of that. I don't, like, you know, don't make me split my attention as a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you know? Like, the OCG manga is doing pretty well. The OCG structure? What do you mean? Like the new structure, like the Trap Tricks one? Is that what you're talking about? Alright, that's gonna be a 2-0 for Solomon, man. In the wrong room. Okay. All right, we've got some top 16 matches about to start. Mm-hmm. 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 It's basically TCG Duels as a manga? Really? OCG Structure manga. I dropped that manga. It's just TCG Duels as a manga. It has Maxi Eldritch. What? Maybe I should read it. What? OCG Structure manga? I kind of want to look it up. Let's look it up. I kind of want to see it. Let me look it up real quick. Wait. OCG Structures is a manga series. It began serialization on June 2019. Read Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG Structures manga on Mangaka a lot. Okay. Unlike other manga series, Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG Structures revolves around gameplay to show readers how to play the card game, as well as giving tips on crafting decks. Alright, let's read the latest chapter. Let's spoil ourselves. Oh my god, they're playing Drytron, dude. They're playing Drytron. No. Why are they playing Drytron, bro? What the fuck, bro? They're playing Drytron. They're playing Drytron. Why? Oh my gosh, bro. Banana. Wait, let me open this up real quick. Oh my gosh, look. He's up against a Drytron God board, bro. He's actually up against a Drytron God board, bro. Do you see this shit? Do you see this? What the fuck is this manga, bro? What in God's name? What is that? I activate the effect of... Oh, wait. You guys can't see all of it, right? Oh, you can. Right? Quint charge. What does Quint charge do? I'll pay 700 life points. I'll add Ursarctic Megabilis from my grave to my hand. Oh my god, I couldn't read this. I don't think. Wait, the other dude playing Ursarctic. This is a one-sided match. I don't think I can read this. From my hand, Gradakun has no disruptions now. Oh, he has no disruptions with Ursarctics. He got him. From my hand, I'll play Ursarctic Slider. Okay. Special summon Ursarctic McBillis from the graveyard. Okay. Oh my gosh. So now he... allowing me to special summon Ursarctic Megabilis from my hand. Oh my god, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, do Ursarctics and Drytrons have lore between them? What? This is fucking ridiculous. The effect of pinpoint landing activates, to which I chain the second effect of Ursarctic Megabilis. Ritual spell, Minionis Drytron is still in his graveyard. I can't let him special summon from his graveyard. I banish Drytron Minionis Quadrantis from your graveyard. I only have 2 cards left in my graveyard now. Oh my god. Oh my, this is ridiculous. How How have I never known about this? This is fucking Master Duel the manga, bro. That's literally what it is. It's literally Master Duel the manga, bro. Check DMs? I don't have any DMs. The only Summer archetype that's worse is Oogla Doogliak. Ugo Dugliak, yeah, that archetype is so weird, bro. Ugo Dugliak, that's what I call it, bro, because I don't even know how to say it. You may have banished Quadrantids, but I still have Draconids on my field, so you can never win this duel. Because Draconids effect lets it attack all of Shoma's special summon monsters. Trying to defend with them would be useless. Dark Kuroda not only has a monster with a huge attack value, its first effect makes it incredibly hard to be removed by monster effects. Editor's note. First effect is targeting protection from monster effects. If this continues, Shoma will be forced into a far worse position than when Quadrantids was summoned. Oh my gosh, they've even got like the sideline people giving the comment. Wow, dude, this is elite. What the heck? This needs to be an unfortunately, right? Something like this will never be an anime, and the reason it will never be an anime is because, you know, there would just be too much diminishing returns from animating something like this. It would not get the views, and it would be much more expensive to animate than a regular Yu-Gi-Oh anime. So it would not work as an anime. They would just get so huge diminishing returns because the people who are into these like crazy duels with like, you know, actual TCG stuff, I don't think that most of them would support the official release. They would not. I don't believe that they would, or they would not have the capacity to. People would watch it on Crunchyroll, yeah, but I would say most people, they're not into the anime like that. Just skip to the part where he summons Herald of Ultimateness. Does he actually? No way. Are they just playing the archetypes, or are they playing like everything? There is something I can use to deal with Draconids using this Ursarctic deck. To break through Draconids, I need to draw that one card. Just like Kurada-kun, I have my reasons to want to duel Akaboshi-kun. When I dueled Akaboshi-kun, I felt this unnerving sensation. To find out what it was, I need to go all out against him once again. I also have my reasons to duel Akaboshi-kun. Shoma. I resolve Pinpoint Landing's effect. I draw a card. What the hell? Does he do like a burning draw? He's like, ooh, ah! What the heck? Everyone is... Shoma, what's wrong? I'm focusing my spirit because this is my destiny draw. What? This is so fire. This is so fire, bro. Shoma, that's it, Shoma. A spirit resides in every duelist's right hand. Show me your destiny draw. Oh my gosh. This is so hype. This is so hype. Ooh, ah! Ooh, ah! What do you think that sounds like, guys? Ooh, ah! A spirit resides in every duelist's right hand? That's right. Since I'm blessed by darkness, the one in my hand is the power of darkness. What the hell? The power of darkness? It's just 8th grader syndrome. Don't worry too much about it or you'll just tire your brain out. No way. This is an actual line. They're 8th graders? Oh my god, dude. What? This manga is too self-aware. It's too much. It's too self-aware, bro. It is It's just 8th grade syndrome. It's just tire your brain out. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. After learning for 1 month, how do you feel about dueling? It's awesome. I've never had so much fun. Oh, did he like teach him how to duel or something? Also known as being Chunibyo. Oh, that's like it's like a Japanese like slang term, right? Like some personality metamorphosis that you go through in middle school or something like that. Oh my god, guys, I'm sorry that I have been totally... That looks like the guy from Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s. It does, but I've seen this character before, and they are the protagonists of the Rush Duel game. Are they? Is this character not? Is this not? It is, right? At least I think so. It's here. My deck responded to my call. He drew a solution. Ken is also a valid. I just went with the meme instead. Oh wait, this is the the editor, like the person who translated it, because it's probably Japanese only, right? Really? He drew the out? He drew the out! He drew the out! Wait, this is what he was talking about. This is the meme. He said, I drew the out. Oh man, wait, that's so funny, bro. Okay, that's actually the funniest part. He said, really? He drew the out? Oh my gosh. That is so hilarious, bro. I find that hilarious. He's like, editors know he drew a solution is also valid. I just went with the meme instead. Yo, the fucking translator, bro. Oh, the fan subber, bro. I can't. I said level 7 Ursarctic McBillis and level 8 Ursarctic Megabillis to the graveyard. I special summoned the Tranquil North Star. Your memories lie within the protectors of the galaxy. Ursarctic Polari. Okay, Ursarctic Polari's first effect activates. I activate Ursarctic Big Dipper from my graveyard. Oh, Ursarctic Big Dipper setting sail. And the card I drew was I normal summon Deep Sea Diva. Let's go. He summoned Diva. Let's go. He top decked Diva, bro. He literally top decked Diva. No way, bro. He top decked Diva. Oh my gosh, that's sick. That is sickening, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. This is literally Duel Links the manga, bro. Can you imagine a fucking manga where your big Destiny draw is you just top deck Diva? Like you're a Water Xyz player? Holy crap, dude. Ursarctic stinks though. Nice try, come money. I ain't investing in that. What up, Jack? How you doing, bro? Oh my gosh, that is so hilarious. Alright. Deep Sea Diva, get ready, Kurodakun. Deep Sea Diva's effect activates. Deep Sea Diva can summon a monster from the deck. Shoma, is your final plan? Oh my god, look at this massive panel here. You guys can't even see the entire panel. This is a massive panel. This is a chonker. This is a double panel, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. What the fuck? After all that special summoning, Big Dipper has 6 counters on it. Coral Dragon. Bro. He gets Coral Dragon, Ursarctic McPolar, Ursarctic Megapolar, the second Ursarctic Polari, 1 more special summon. And this showing all his Drytrons, and Big Dipper's third effect will let Shoma take control of Draconids. Oh my gosh. Shoma is not done special summoning yet. He ain't using Quarryard or Trish, is he? I think those both target. No, he's not using Quarryard or Trish. He just used Well, he used Coral. Coral targets. I send level 1 Ursarctic Polari and level 8 Ursarctic Megapolar to the graveyard. Their level difference is 7. Oh, the glorious stars shining in the Big Dipper, bestow thy strength upon the brave souls of the Ursarctic protectors. Ursarctic Grand Chariot is ready for battle once again. Oh my gosh, dude. This manga is ridiculous. How did you guys stop reading this manga? How did you guys drop this, bro? How did you guys drop this manga, bro? Ursarctics are busted, bro. Ursarctics are tier 1, bro. They should just change this into the Duel Links manga. The writers obviously play Duel Links. They have to. The writers for this manga, there's no way, bro. These guys play Duel Links. They have to. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. This is so funny. The special summon increases the counters to a total of 7. Grand Chariot's first effect. I destroy 2 monsters you control. Non-targeting. So he destroys what? Cootie and one of the other ones. Big Dipper's effect activates. I remove all counters to take control of Draconids. Who knew that he could amass 7 counters on such short notice? Even though Draconids has protection against monster effects, it's defenseless against spell or trap effects. What? Oh my gosh. Another massive panel. What's the manga called? It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG Structures. Yu-Gi-Oh! OCG Structures. Virtual World versus Eldritch? Oh no, that's a dumbass matchup, bro. Who wrote that? The person who wrote that is an Eldritch hater. The person who wrote that chapter is a fucking Eldritch hater. That is such a one-sided matchup. It's not even funny. Marco, I don't even want to read that, bro. Like, I honestly don't even want to read that, bro, because, like, that shit is just unfair to Eldritch, bro. Like, why the fuck would they write a counter match for Eldritch, bro? Are you deadass? Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. It's propaganda to have people play a real deck. Oh my gosh. Kamel's an Eldritch fan confirmed. Always, never hid that. I'm always proud to be an Eldritch fan. Okay, we're just waiting on 2 more top 32 matches to finish, then all top 16 matches will be somewhat underway. I can't believe people are still playing Salad and it's still tiered. It's still a pretty good deck, bro. No, I'm gonna read the Salad chapter, and it looks like it gets new chapters pretty frequently, right? I'm looking at this. I mean, maybe the time this guy is uploading them is kind of weird, but this says the last chapter that this person did the subs for, or they uploaded, was March 7th, 2023, bro. I don't know how often it comes out or whatever, but it looks like once a month at least. But it looks like there's a pretty big gap in 2021. Maybe they had whatchamacallit, a fucking hiatus. How about we'll read it in between the matches, right? I'll try to stay focused on the duels, but we'll read the manga in between the matches. Echo the Toka is here. Wow, Deco Talker actually gets destroyed, cannot even... Doesn't have anything to activate its effect off of Gizme Kaku now. Crazy. Cybers go for bringing out their boss monster to be defenseless on their own turn, but Kaku will take control of the Crocodilus. That is not what that card is called. Croco Dragon. Salah's best deck. I mean, they're staying alive, man. Vanilla Salad maybe is not so good. I mean, I think they have gained a lot from merging with Code Talkers in this format, at least. Madolche should be best deck. It's a shame Madolche did not get the chance to really compete. I mean, like, now that we have all their Xyz monsters, you know, it's kind of unfortunate to see, like, you know, even with everything, the deck is just straight up just getting outclassed right now. Which is unfortunate, man. I wish that that wasn't the plan that they had for so many decks, because I think it's just unnecessary, you know? I hope that they look at the Madolche situation and learn that, you know, like, you know, we can release powerful strategies for these, like, you know, unsupported archetypes that we added way back then, you know, that are not going to be super busted if they get support. Like, you know, Madolche, they were a good, they're an okay rogue deck right now. They're not terrible, but they're an okay rogue deck. But it's like, they could have actually had the chance to be meta had they released the cards earlier. And, you know, the Zexal year was really bland. It was really bad. You know, that would have been the perfect time for them to give us some of that support. But, you know, that year, 2020, was honestly, it was just a really dull year for Duel Links. And, you know, a lot of other Xyz decks that could have got support then did not. And that contributed to it. I'd rather have another tier 0 salad meta versus another PK meta. Yeah, I think Phantom Bits is just way more like annoying of a meta. I felt like Salamangreat were much more balanced when they were meta. Kodo anamore. Kodo anamore no kuke hachido. Kodo anamore. X-Cal, X-Rockets is pure cope. Oh, man. I'm super tired, guys. okay. Still waiting on one match, huh? Yeah, 2 matches still. Oh my gosh. But you love rockets and nukes. Oh my god. Rockets are not cope, bro. Rockets are not cope. Rockets are the best rogue deck, bro. No cap. Rockets are the best rogue deck. No cope. No, 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 no. All right, Water Xyz gonna have to come back here off 2 cards. The back row for Salamangreat is all that is standing between them in victory. The 1800 foul is the only thing walling them, and the dark hole will take care of them. The back row now the only thing left. Falco's effect though will activate, allow him to set the circle, and that's going to be an instant win for Samir, right? They're going to use circle to search and clean this one up. GG. Easy peasy. Salamangreat just better than Water Xyz. Rockets would have won that. To be honest, Rockets would have won that. Rockets would have beat them there. You know, to be honest, that's all I can say. Rockets would have won. Rockets would have won. So Samir just got fucked up, right? Yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, did I? Oh god, did I update the score correctly or no? Yikes, Samir won. I almost fucked it up. Almost fucked up the bracket. But we Gucci. How's DM doing today? DM is not existing. People are not playing it. People are not giving it the time of day. I don't understand. Like, is it that bad? I mean, the deck must be. It's not even on high potential for DM. Like, on DLM. Like, are people not using it? I don't get it. Like, all people are doing is getting cog with it. No one's playing a tournament. I mean, I'm looking at a deck list right now, and I can see why people are not playing it. It's just because, like, you know, it is, once again, it's a deck that plays 20 engine cards. Not 20 engine cards, but it plays 20. It plays basically, like, it plays all DM cards and then, like, MST, man. And that's not good enough. You know, if you're going to be a deck that plays all engine cards, you've got to be as good as Infernoids, because Infernoids right now is the best deck that plays all engine cards. And Dark Magician is just not that right now. It's just not it. It takes too much setup to get some of the power that these other decks get in just a couple plays. So yeah, I don't think it's as worth it right now, and I think no one is really buying into it. I'd be surprised if anyone's buying the structure deck, to be honest, because, like, Phantom Knights are just so good right now. For something to come out, it needs to be really, really good to even make a dent on the meta. Even stuff like Gokis, which just got nerfed, are still doing very well. So I'd say right now the meta is in a real, like, power creep situation where, like, if a deck does not have a sign of power creep, it will be bad and no one will play it. And Dark Magician is in that situation right now. Like, Dark Magician is just, it's not it. It doesn't have the tools that the top tier decks have right now. So people are not going to play it because they know they were going to lose. I think that's the issue with Dark Magician right now. Too much back row removal in competitive, yeah. Yo, Young Jay, what up, bro? Yeah, honestly, once they nerf Phantom Knights, you know, then we can start talking other decks, but Phantom Knights and Infernoids must be nerfed. Phantom Knights and the problem right now is that there are so many other middling decks right now that are not a part of like the big 4 or 5 decks, and those decks are literally what is like determining the competitive play right now, right? Like Burning Abyss would not be played right now if Phantom Knights did not have like a really good package, a new main deck monster, a new boss monster, and a new skill to make them more consistent. Like, it's too much. It truly is too much. It needs to be nerfed, just like the other decks have been hit in these metas, so that, I don't know, we can fucking so we can fucking play. So we can play other decks, man. Crazy. It's not fair to limit the PK cards. It is fair to limit the PK cards. Why is it not fair to limit the Phantom Knight cards? The Phantom Knight cards just got access to crazy new resources that make them the strongest deck in the game. How are you not going to nerf the Phantom Knight cards? You can nerf the skill a little bit, but they still have a skill that will give them an inherent free advantage for doing nothing. So you're gonna have to nerf the cards. Once again, this is a new meta where Phantom Knights are on. They are one of the top meta decks. Guess what top meta decks don't get to have access to? They don't get to have access to limit 3 trap cards. Guess what Phantom Knights have fucking access to now? They have access to limit 3 trap cards. They need to remove that. You can't sit here and tell me that Phantom Knights being a tier 1 deck having access to Compulse IDP is okay. It's not. It's not. They got a busted new skill, busted new boss monster, access to limit 3 traps. Come on. They were limited before. They were limited before these cards came out. Marco, are you dumb? I mean, I don't know, bro. We didn't have these cards before. They've got to be nerfed. They've got to be nerfed again. The deck is good again. We have access to new trap cards. They've got to be nerfed. We can't have that. Oh, okay, I see. We don't need PK nerf. We need power creep, bro. Bro, shut up, Space. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. All they could do is remove access to Requiem turn 1. Like, Phantom Knight, they do understand, like we already went off about, right? We already went off about this before, like the thing, like, they could give Phantom Knights new cards. They could give them Stained Greaves. They could give them the rank up. They could give them Dark Requiem. It's fine. But you know what's not fine? On top of all of that, giving them the new resources they need to succeed in the new meta, then they also give them access to a new busted skill that had no reason to be added, a skill that overshadowed Raid Raptors so they could sell the new mechanic. Like, guys, it's too much. And because now that they do have access to the skill's going to be nerfed a little bit down the line, but guess what? They're still going to have access to the skill. And you know what else they're going to have to do to nerf the deck? They're going to have to restrict their access to limit 3 cards. They're going to have to do it. It doesn't matter how many people are playing PK Fire right now. They're going to... Phantom Knights, one Phantom Knight card is going to go to 3. One of them is going to go to 3. And for them to play PK Fire, they're not going to play that Phantom Knight. They're not going to play that Phantom Knight. Whatever it is, they won't play it. I keep forgetting it's best of 3, and I keep leaving the rooms before the matches are done. Watch me skillfully open Sim. Oh my god. I think boots to 3 would be fair. These guys played their team. They're best of 3 already. Excalibur 2 wins. Okay, looks like they did. Their little best of 3 reporting thing is a little wonky, but I understand it now. It looked weird before and I didn't get it, but I get it now. My god, there's still a fucking top 32 match going on. Keep me the fuck away from there. I'd like to return to Duel Links. What's a good free-to-play deck I could play? This is a bit competitive, bro. Luca. If I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, just play Phantom Knights. Just play Phantom Knights, bro. I can't even get mad at you, bro. Just play Phantom Knights, bro. Just play Phantom Knights. You know, I won't hold it against you or anything. Just play Phantom Knights. Go back to the mini box. Pick up Phantom Knights. Buy the new bundle. Get the packs. I hope you get Dark Requiem in your 17 packs. I honestly hope that you get Dark Requiem in your 17 packs. And then I wish you luck on your mini box pulls for Phantom Knights. Buy Phantom Knights, you will become a top tier duelist. I promise you. It would be foolish of me not to recommend Phantom Knights to you. Speaking of Phantom Knights, now I know my next free to play video has to be. I have to do I need to do free to play how to build Phantom Knights. That's what I got to do next. It looks like. I feel like Inferno might be the cheapest deck we've had so far. Yeah, it's pretty cheap as well. I haven't seen how those post-nerf deck lists have been looking, but I suppose they can't look too different from the previous ones, right? They must look like some modicum of the same. They only lost 1 card. How long until the next ban list? Well, we could actually kind of find out. We can actually kind of track that. So if we take a look here, right? And we just scroll back a little bit. So regarding the next KC Cup, the next KC Cup will be from April 4th. Oh, wait, the next KC Cup will be from April 4th to April 17th. So that means 1 month from today, 1 month from or yesterday, stage 2 of the KC Cup is going to be undergoing, and that's going to be the end of the KC Cup. So this weekend, next month, will be the end of the KC Cup, and then after that, typically a week or so after that, we do get the ban list. Now, if we look here, you've got regarding results or rewards for the KC Cup, and this is February 21st. So this is results are in for the KC Cup, and this is around the time, yeah, so KC Cup results are in the 21st. Then we scroll back over here in the news, and we just go and look, boom. So new cards getting released to the game a week after. This is the new box stuff. Then after new box, when did we get the ban list announcement? That's actually what I want to know. Let's see. When did we get it? Had to be before here. Ranking points updated. Here was the ban list. So, okay, February 21st. Okay, let's just track it from here then. So, March 10th. So, KC Cup ended February 21st, right? And then ban list is implemented March 10th. That was the date of the mandatory update. So, 3 weeks? 3 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Right? 2.5 to 3 weeks after KC Cup is when we will be getting the ban list. So I'm betting May, first week of May, second week of May is when we get the ban list, the next ban list. Does that sound believable to you guys? Because based on the numbers, that sounds believable to me. We just need decks that are more powerful than the meta, not more nerfing. The problem is, like, within a 2-month span, only so many new decks can come out that will actually be able to compete with the meta. So the reason why that doesn't work main games is because new cards are not enough. New cards are implemented fast enough in order to power creep the game that consistently. That's why ban lists are needed to maintain game balance. I'm going to assume that was a game bug or something. The reason why we need nerfing is because new cards in boxes only come out once a month, right? They do a character event tie-in sometimes, and those tend to be very good. So on average, once a month or once every 2 months, a new deck becomes insanely good. 1 or 2 new decks in a 1-month period. That's it. That's why during the end of every 2-month period, because they can't buff up 6 other decks within that period to make them to put them on the same level with these newly released good decks, they have to bring the newly released good decks down so that the other ones can compete on the same level, so that there are more viable decks for you to play in the pool. That's why they need nerfing. Now, if for some reason in a box they just released busted support for like 6 decks, it wouldn't matter, right? We wouldn't have that issue. You could say, oh yeah, we need cards that are more powerful. We need to power creep the game, but that doesn't work when, you know, they lowered the amount of cards that are in every box. Each box has less individual new cards. There are more reprints in boxes now than ever before, right? They're not trying to add a splash of good support for this archetype here, a splash of good support for this archetype here. They only have so many SR and UR slots, right? Why would they jam pack a box? Right, they would get more people to maybe spend money on it, or you could spread out the good cards month to month to get people to consistently spend, consistently have to save up their resources and whittle them down on having to spend. You know, it's all economics, bro. It's all fucking money. That's all it is. You know? Them power creeping the game all at once would not be cost effective for them. April 5th was the last year ban list. Maybe we do get a ban list before the KC Cup. It's totally possible. We could get a pre-ban list, a pre-KC Cup ban list. Totally. Playmake structure deck was very good. No complaint. 11 win streak on Legend. My spicy DM deck. Yo, yeah, I'm saying the DM structure deck. You know, it's definitely one of those ranking those ladder decks. I think it's very good at that. You know, I feel like the reason why people are kind of hesitant to bring it to tournaments is just that, you know, going second, I feel like it's kind of rough for the deck. I feel like it could be rough for the deck going second in a tournament environment. But on the ladder, I have no doubt that the deck is super strong. A Dark Requiem with no monsters to boost its attack is only a swing for 3k. No. How did Noise get so far? This guy is on some APK. I know, bro. Like this is game 2. I should probably put the score back on screen. I removed it before, but yeah, Gozu is down a game. They're up a game right now on Gozu. Do you feel the time could increase by 40 again? I think that they could do it just because, like, we have some, like, there are decks now that have so many options, like, because of the extra deck. But I feel like, again, they're trying to balance, like, the game Duel Links in, like, time and it being a speed duel format. Like, there's always, like, a seesaw of, like, do we give people more time to play their turn because the game is getting more complex? Or should we motivate people to play faster because the format's supposed to be faster and not promote people to take a very long time during the turn? You know, they always have to try to find the balance. I think part of them doing something good was recognizing at the beginning of Reigns World that they needed to increase the turn time because we just got access to way too many lines of play and strategies at once. They needed to increase the time. Again, I do think they can increase it by another 30 seconds. I think that they can do it. I think that the game would not suffer from us having more initial time and maybe not increasing the extra time so much. Maybe only give us like 10 additional seconds that we already have now as a bonus, and then give us 20, like 40 seconds of like base duel time. 20 seconds on your opponent's turn increase. Yeah, okay, that's a huge thing. Like, I think that is necessary, man. I think that you not getting time on your opponent's turn is like, it's really fucked, man. Like, especially when you're playing a deck where like you have to use so much time on your card interactions. You have to make sure you have time to respond to your opponent's effects correctly on their turn. And sometimes if you don't have time, that can fuck you up, man. You can lose off that. You can just straight up lose. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these guys. This is the second game glitch they've had in a row. Timer is my biggest opponent. Yeah, man. And look, a lot of people say I play slow, like whatever. It's like, yeah, bro, like sometimes I play slow, but like, what the fuck is going on? Is Gozu's connection just like absolutely dog shit right now? Like, what is going on? They lag on purpose if they have a bad hand. I mean, that looks like, I don't know, bro. We need a moderator to investigate match 120. Looks like they're just gonna do a game restart. Mods are talking to him, so we should be good. Konami not freeing Thunders is my biggest enemy. I mean, look, I'm sure that like Thunders right now, they need to be freed, but I'm sure that the reason they're not freed yet is because, right, they're looking at promoting other dragon decks this coming year, notably Rockets, and Rockets do, you know, they will make use of a lot of the same extenders that Thunder Dragons will. I'm not saying that they're justified in leaving Thunder Dragons unnerved all this time, even while Rockets are dog shit, but maybe that's what they're afraid of. Ooh, big Daku hold from Gozu, and there's no Void Seer from Infernoids to protect their three monsters. They lose a lot there. They lose Saitama's double Decatron to the grave. That is massive. Let's check out the Infernoid graveyard. They've got no activatables. However, they do have They have Yachty in the grave. They do have Sights of Moss in the grave. These monsters can come out next turn if Gozu does not deal with the graveyard or end this duel on this turn. There can be no Dark Requiem overkill because Ignario has no monsters. Oh my god, babe. I'm streaming. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, you missed me already. Well, I gotta finish streaming first, and then I will see what's going on. I'm trying to hit up the boys, see when they're gonna get on. Yeah, it's okay. I will call you after I finish. Matthews, love you. Oh damn, I didn't mute my mic. Oh shit, I didn't mute my mic, did I? I didn't mute my mic, did I? That's whatever, bro. Look, bro, it is what it is. I didn't say nothing crazy. There's God. Focus on yourself, boys. No need for women. Let's grass, bruh. Ah, Griberion is here. When you picked up the phone, but the deep, sexy voice. You unmuted it last second. No big problem. Okay. Bet. Put the deep, sexy voice on when you picked up the phone. That's what you gotta do, bro. That's what you gotta do. GF reveal when? She's been on stream many times. My girlfriend has been on stream many, many times. Look, guys, you gotta learn how to Riz, bro. You gotta learn how to Riz. Did she play DL? I think she had downloaded it back when I started like actually getting like when I think at one point I was telling her like, yo, Joy, like I'm playing this game like every day, like I'm talking to people about it, I'm streaming it, like people are actually watching, and I got her to download it, but like she never, I think she got to like stage 6 or something and she stopped playing. So like she's not a gamer, she doesn't grasp gamer concepts like that, and I don't really like blame her for that. But like just an example is like we played like she really liked Castlevania, right? The show. She loved the Netflix series Castlevania. So I was like, okay, you want to play like a Castlevania game? And so I was like, okay, so let me like, what's a modern Castlevania game that she can play, and that that probably won't be that hard, right? So I put her on Castlevania Lord of Shadows, and that is like a 2010 action hack and slash like God of War type game. So I start getting in there, I'm fucking guys up, I'm murdering them. I'm like, bro, this is fucking great, mindless fun. I love this. And then I get her on it, and she completes the same part. Then quick time events. Oh my god, for some reason her brain could not grasp the concept of quick time events. Like she could not get it. Like she could not figure out the visual cues for quick time events, because in that game the quick time events, they don't have like button, like they don't show you the buttons to press. There's just like circles that close in and you have to press it at certain time. So she could not grasp that whatsoever, so she was stuck on the quick time events. Right, Gozu is gonna take the dub, I believe that. Victory. After many resets, Gozu is gonna take it. Do you remember when you played in the Konami Duel Links event where viewers got to go against content creators? What deck did you play and what was the prize for winning? Yeah, I played Black Wings during the first round, and I beat the content creator. And then during the next round, I played Noble Knights so that I could win the tiebreaker and win with 5,000 life points. And I won the entire event. And I won the Platinum Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I got a Kaiba briefcase, which is fucking like, it's probably one of the coolest things I own. Honestly, the briefcase to me is cooler than the Platinum Blue Eyes, even though I do still have both, like, you know. Did you enjoy the Speed Duel event? I did not go to a Speed Duel event yet. I have not played Speed Duel in a public setting. I've only played it with PDS and Mako. I didn't, but I'm going to YCS Philadelphia in May, and I will play Speed Duels at an event, at a competitive event, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. Dang, I'm late to BP today, but don't matter. 2 questions. How was the anime party? Have you heard about new street box in Speed Duels? Yes, so the party was fun last night. I took a lot of cool pictures with cosplayers. They had some crazy performances and they were amazing. Like, I met a lot of cool people last night, so had a great time with my girl. And yeah, I did see a link about the Streets of Battle City box, like them adding decks around Arcana and like other Battle City duelists and stuff like that. So all of that sounds really cool. It does sound really cool. I am really looking forward to it. And yeah, honestly, like, but that's not coming out until like October, so that is deep. That is deep. You know, I'm right now, I'm getting hyped for Duelist's Shadow, man. That's like 10 days. It's like, it's about 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks from yesterday. So I am super duper hype. I'm super hype about that. It's actually coming in 2 weeks. I can't wait to get theory crafting with the boys. It's gonna be sick. We're almost max level. Yeah, bro, but I'm not using that dog shit fucking Mirror Force card. I'm not using this, bro. Mirror Force launcher. This is too much. This is just cap, bro. This is Omega Cope. This is Omega Cope, bro. There's no situation in which this would benefit me. That's just so crazy. It would almost always be a detriment. Discarding a monster to add Mirror Force, that is fucking insane. That would like never be. Imagine level 35 reward is savage. There's other Borals, like there's Boral Sword, there's other shit, you know? They don't just have to add Savage. Savage would probably be limit 1 anyways, on release. So they'd probably do a bundle or something like that. Okay. What are we waiting on? Top 8 between Goes Shredder. Looks like there's a top 16 match. There's a couple top 16. Oh, Valk is playing Starry 9, so let's watch Valk. Or did they not? Or is their room fucked up and I can't join it or something like that? Their room might be fucked up, so. From the competitive side of Shadow of Duelist is Cope, but I'm interested in Speed Duel sales after Q2, Q3, after the box releases. I mean, yeah, that's super important, right? I mean, they honestly, I think now Konami they're in a little too deep with Speed Duels, right? They're pretty much confirmed for the whole year, so you know, this is gonna be their sales. They're releasing two big products, right? So it's gonna be this and the Battle City one. So this product is it's super important for them. What's even gonna be more important is the amount of people actually playing the game, right? You know, people competing in remote duel things, you know, people showing up to events to play the game. Like, there is a Speed Duel community, but in Konami's eyes, there's not really like there's not really a sizable Speed Duel community to make their like to create a large sub community, right? Which is the goal ultimately for them, which is why they want to continue, you know, supporting the product. Because, you know, I went to New York Comic Con this year and they were teaching people how to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but they were teaching them how to play Speed Duels, right? You know, they really want it to take off in America, which, you know, I think they should. I think they should definitely want it to take off here, because that's how they get, you know, that's how they get people actually to, you know, identify with the game, make make it a part of their character, their hobbies, you know. I don't know, from what I've seen, my friends who go to events, they say that Speed Duels is kind of just like, they always have like the minimal amount of people entering the tournaments. So honestly, like, for a side event, Konami does not want that for Speed Duels. They want there to be an actual community. Like, they want like people to line up for Speed Duels and shit like that, right? They want people to like, they want the Speed Duel products to be desirable. They want that same thing that they have going for TCG right now. So that was game 1. Yes, looks like they're in game 3 now. Are Goku still a go-to deck for new players after the ban list? I wouldn't say go-to, because there are other decks that are just not as nerfed, but Goki now is way more free to play than it was before. You need way less cards to complete the deck because a lot of them are nerfed. Most people just play the skill now to give you an extra copy of the Gokis that you lost from the ban list. So, you know, one Suprex, you only need one UR for the archetype, which is insane. It is probably now one of the cheapest decks because of that change. Average jump sale is back on until the 31st. That's really good, bro. That's really, really good. Breakdown is here. Holy shit, yeah, breakdowns are a thing now again, right? I had like totally forgotten those. Bum bum bun. Bum bum bun. Bum bum bun. I had a folder for these tournament reports. There they are. 27 Phantom Knights, 15 Mech Knights. People still on that Mech Knight copium. I don't know. Mech Knights are not performing even as well as Gokis have been as of late. Witchcrafter, Warrock, Six Samurai, Trickstar. Did anyone play Dark Magician? Did a single person play Dark Magician? No one brought Dark Magician. Oh no, then never mind. 7 people brought Dark Magician. I'm capping, bro. 7. I was looking at the bottom for Dark Magician players, but 7 people actually brought the deck. That's rough, bro. 7 people brought the deck. None of them made it to top 32. Kind of rough. That's kind of rough. That's kind of tough. That's kind of rough. Do you think there's a tie connection with the NPCs in the game with upcoming box of the future? Is it very live twins? I don't think so. What was there? There was a really overpowered deck that from Zexal era that we never got access to, basically. Didn't NPCs in Zexal have Madolches? Did they have like near full power Madolches? Like, and like we just got that shit. So I don't really think there's a connection like that. Although I think didn't one deck, but I think that was an event, right? I think there was an event where the NPCs had the cards that would come out in the new box. It wasn't just regular standard duelists, I don't think. Nice warning point there to stall down the Starry Night Dragon. Bujin, yeah, Bujins were a deck that had their Xyz monsters, right? When we got introduced to them via them being an NPC deck. In the tag event, I faced Evil Twin. NPC. Oh yeah, tag event's on. I need to play it. All right, Starry Night Dragon is going to pop the freak off this turn. Not against a dark archetype though, so it's gonna have a little bit tougher of a time. They do draw very, very small. Gonna pop off. Restrictions on the DM skill suck. What are the restrictions on the skill? Maybe that's why no one's playing it. What does it say? Magician's Magic. You can only, during this duel, you can only special summon dark spellcaster type monsters, and you can normal summon set dark magician monsters without tributing. During your opponent's turn, you cannot special summon monsters from your hand or graveyards except level 6 monsters. God damn, that's kind of weird, bro. The following effect can be used once per turn, and each effect can only be used only one time. Return one a Dark Magician Girl, Magic Cylinder, and Dimension to your deck. Add one Dimension Conjurer from outside of your deck to your hand. Then add one Dark Magician Girl to your. If you control Dark Magician, you add one Secrets of Dark Magic from your deck or graveyard. Wow, that skill has a lot of like, it's a lot of words. Well, yeah, it's or, right? It's not and, that's or. Yeah, that's what I figured. Of course, there's no way they would let you do all of them. Wow, actually summoned Fairy Cheer. That is pretty. All right, I'm gonna take a bathroom. I'm gonna put on the next match, and then I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Get something to drink too. Mm-hmm. How's DM doing, bro? DM did not make it to top 16. Sadly. Do you think Konami will give us Summon Skull Ritual Monster like in a Structure Extra box? Dude, I didn't even know that there was a Summon Skull Ritual Monster. That is fucking news to me. You're telling me something new, man. Hey, yo, what up, James Brown Jr.? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming through. I was just about to head to the bathroom, though, once these guys start this game, so I can take a little break. In top 8 now. Okay. Their Ritual Monsters are pretty solid. All the retrains, we don't have a lot of the new ones, right? The ones that came out recently in TCG. We're kind of getting the last wave ones. The Dark Magicians. Thought you were on Twitch. So since there's a couple of us now, we're kind of divvying things up. So Rai is doing daily streaming on Twitch, and I'm doing YouTube videos, and I'm doing YouTube streaming for DLE. So kind of doing a divide and conquer thing now, so we can cover more bases and put out more content. So yeah. I'll have to read that Master Duel stream soon though, right? Bro, I have not, like, I'm gonna be so honest with you right now, like, I have not fucking Master Duel. I opened it on like 1 day or 2 days during the anniversary. I didn't even finish logging in to claim my anniversary rewards. There's just like, I have to really, like, I just feel so detached from Master Duel. Like, I don't know. I think like what I would have to do is I have to find enjoyment in the game again somehow, because I don't know, it's just not doing it for me right now. Like, I suppose Duel Links wasn't really doing it for me before, but the Vrain stuff getting added, you know, Rockets. Dang, no more MD streams with you then? No. I'm gonna play Master Duel. It's just that, like, I have to just get myself back into, like, playing it casually, so that, like, when I stream it, I have, like, you know, I can enjoy myself, of course. Right? So, because I want to stream the game, because we don't do many more Master Duel tournaments anymore, just because, like, I know personally, you know, me and Rai both, we're not enjoying Master Duel nearly as much as we are Duel Links right now. Like, just like contents, tournaments, everything, like, it's just not as enjoyable maybe as it was before. But yeah, I just need to dive into Master Duel maybe through a different lens or something, so that I can, like, really get back into it. Maybe I need to play a new deck or something. Maybe I need to do something, because, like, for me, Master Duel has not been doing it for me. Like, even Sprite coming out, like the tier limits got leaked, right? Or that stuff got announced, the new stuff. Maybe with tier limits, I'll come back to play the game. You'd rather enjoy Rush Duels and EDL than play MD. It's just a Master Duel, man. It's like, I don't know, man. Like you guys know, like, for me, how much of a bummer it is for me, like, when I see, like, good roots in a game, and, like, how the potential is just squandered. Also, Rush Duel fan makes me happy. Yo, Rush Duel, I don't know if you heard, man, but there were some leaks there were some game files in Duel Links about Rush Duels. They might actually add it to Duel Links. People were bugging out. They were like, what? They might actually add Rush Duels to the game? Like that can't even, like, it is so bonkers. I would absolutely love for it to happen, but, like, yeah, I think that has more of a I could play Roa at DL. I mean, dude, hopefully when it comes to that, hopefully you're in the game, you know? Like, hopefully you'll be in Duel Links already. You could host alternate formats for MD and R formats. I fucking hate those. Can I be honest? I fucking hate those trash formats. I don't like that stuff. I don't know. It would have to be something creative for me, maybe like, I know no one uses the team feature, but maybe we could do something with the team feature. I don't know. I think the legendary, not the legendary, the legend anthology format was pretty interesting. I wouldn't mind doing tournaments like that. I think that is pretty interesting. I don't, is that a regularly occurring game mode? Is that something that's always here, or was that just temporary for the event? Because I think I would play that. The themed legend anthology format, I think that's pretty fun. It's crazy how time changed. I remember when you and Ryan was only Master Duel. I like both, so I don't mind what you guys stream and stream what you like, man. No, and you know, Juan C, like, it is crazy how things change, because we were only doing Master Duel. And like, I can tell you why we're doing only Master Duel. It's just because like Master Duel content was like, it was fucking dominating. Like, we were killing it. We've never reached heights on our channel like we were when Master Duel first came out, and me and Rye had those banger decklist videos, like his Tri Brigade video, his Drytron video, my Eldritch video. Like, all of these are videos that have over 100k views, and they're the only videos on our channels that have like over 100k views like that. And that's just straight like the algorithm killing it for us during Master Duel. But you know, like, as time went on, I feel like what happened to me was I struggled to really identify, I struggled to really make Master Duel something that I enjoyed playing as a game. Like, for me, it literally just became like a job, like just like playing the game to make videos and stream tournaments, like, and that's how Duel Links for me was becoming. And that's why it was so easier for me to move away from Duel Links, because we were looking forward to Master Duel. But then, you know, I feel like playing Master Duel for a couple months, making content on it every single day, you know, like doing that, it kind of wore me down. Like, I was like, man, you know, Master Duel is such a fucking, like, it's such a bare bones game, right? It's literally just bones. There's nothing added to the experience to give you further enjoyment. And I feel like me, I don't, even though I love Yu-Gi-Oh! I cannot just fucking sit here and play ladder matches for hours on end. I cannot do that. I cannot play a video game where all I do is play ladder matches and I have nothing to work towards. I have nothing to work towards in the end. On a different game like Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra, I could do it because I have a goal, right? I want to get to Grandmaster. I want to get to Legend. In Master Duel, I can't do that. So there's no grind for me. There's nothing, like, when I play a game, I'm a grinder. In Master Duel, there's nothing for me to grind for. So that was what killed it for me. That is what killed Master Duel. That is, at the end of the day, that is the reason why I don't play Master Duel anymore. The game is just it's an infinite hamster wheel, and Duel Links as well, right? Duel Links is an infinite hamster wheel at times as well, but Duel Links has those competitive points to where you know that all of the playing you've done for the past 3 months is about to pay off. Like, I'm about to perform in this event. I'm about to perform in KC Cup and know how good of a player I'm in, right? I can perform in KC Cup. I can maybe win. I can go to KCGT. Get top 100 in the event, and then have a chance to go to Duel Links Worlds just because I became a better player playing Duel Links all year round. In Master Duel, you can't do that. You can't do that in Master Duel. You could play in a fucking Challengers Cup and win a PS4, but who like, come on, man. Come on, man. It's not rocket science. Like, Master Duel does not have the bones of an enjoyable live service game, and it is kind of relying on people's love of wanting to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. And I feel like that is probably one of the things that is hampering it the most. The fact that, you know, the game Master Duel as a game right now, it needs people who want to play Yu-Gi-Oh online now, and they're relying on that to kind of like develop the game. And I think that it's doing way, like, they're doing way less than they should be for the game. And I think coming off of like 5 years of Duel Links development, they should have got it. They should have got it way better after its first year. And it's kind of just not something like I don't mind playing it here and there, or like with friends, or like playing it on a collab stream, or like if we have a really big tournament or something, you know, for it. But it's like playing the game day to day. It's like man, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't want to give my time to this underdeveloped piece of shit game that honestly I feel like the Yu-Gi-Oh community is kind of just fucking, they're just taking it right now, and it's disgusting, because I feel like the same accepted game state dog shit mentality that the Yu-Gi-Oh community has around the actual card game is infecting the Yu-Gi-Oh video game scene. And all these big content creators, they're all just like, oh yeah, I love Master Duel. Master Duel's so good. Challenger Cup with the EU content creators, oh, it's so good. I'm like, come on, man. It's pathetic. It's a sham. It's a sham. And you all who love Yu-Gi-Oh so much, you should want better for it. And I'm just like, nah, man, I'm not here for that. I'm not playing that dog shit. I'm not playing that dog shit. I'm not supporting that dog shit. I'm not playing that dog shit. I'm not contributing to their Twitch stream numbers, their player count numbers, nothing, because they don't deserve it. They deserve it on Duel Links because Duel Links has been improving month after month for the past 2 years. Can't say the same for Master Duel, dude. Can't say the same. And those are my thoughts on Master Duel. I will gladly play the game on a daily basis again when I have things to grind for, when I have a reason to play the game. Right now, there's no reason for me to play it. And every other content creator who says there is a reason for you to play it is lying. They are lying. Because they play the game for a specific reason. They play it for content. They play it so that they, as a means to an end. They don't play it like they do the regular game. So, like, I don't know why should you kind of accept that from someone who is not playing the game for enjoyment in the same ways that you are. They're, at the end of the day, they're not going to be able to tell you that Master Duel is a good and fulfilling card game experience. They're going to show you what you want to see. They're going to show you the spicy deck, you know, win streak, the crazy replays. You know, it's all a sham. And that's why I really don't like Master Duel. It's all a sham. Did you see the new DBZ digital card game? Konami should have done it like that. Check it out. The trailer's out. A new DBZ digital card game. I'll have to check it out. My friends play Dokkan a lot, right? My friends play like, they're probably like one of them has a Dokkan YouTube channel, super duper popular. They play the game literally like every single day, in and out. They max out the events, all that stuff. Like, man, and you know what? They're grinders. They love the game. There's stuff there for them. And when that DBZ new game you're talking about comes out, they'll probably be on it. They'll probably be on it, and all I can hope is that there's going to be stuff for them to play. I feel like you'll love that DBZ online card deck. It's kind of, you know, it kind of makes me wish I pivoted to Marvel Snap as well, because I don't know, that's another game where I feel like, look, literally the goats of online card game development are behind that game. Like, Marvel Snap, I need to take another look at it. Master Duel kills DL and Twitch Duel. At least it used to. I haven't checked recently. No, Master Duel does kill Duel Links in Twitch views because they're trying to make Master Duel a mainstream game, right? They're trying to make it a game that people who are outside of the regular Yu-Gi-Oh sphere will play it. Like, there's always thousands of people streaming Master Duel because you always have Arfa, Coder, like popular TCG players streaming the game, playing it. That is why, like, you know, Master Duel kills Duel Links in viewers. But I'm just like, nah, man. Like, I already did it with Duel Links. Like You know, Duel Links, the game was so bad for so long, and we're finally starting to see some of, like, you know, the fruits of our sticking around and really sticking with Konami and playing the game and not giving up all this time. But for Master Duel, man, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, dude, because, you know, they've exhausted their goodwill for me, and I don't enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh so much to the point where I'm just gonna, like, try to force myself to, like, have enjoyment on, like, a dog shit game like Master Duel. Not happening. Game has, like, no soul, no inspiration, like, nothing. It's nothing. It's purely a market research game. It's OCG TCG light, which is cool, but I really don't like TCG. 100 ways to end on 5 negates and 3 hand traps is a bit much. See, like, that is not even, like, that's not even my issue with it, right? Like, I don't mind the TCG, OCG, like, the speed the game is at, but my whole thing is that, like, I think that, you know, I think that they kind of delivered it in that way as kind of a cope. You know, I feel like they were like, oh yeah, you know, this is designed to emulate the OCG and the TCG. Well, I mean, I can tell you why Master Duel is designed to emulate the OCG, because that's all you can fucking play. You can't play anything else, you know? I feel like, Sir Genesis, I feel like what you're saying would not be a problem if they actually properly developed the game. If they actually properly developed the game, if they analyzed their player base and they were like, what do people want in a game that's gonna be our leading digital product, that we want to bring in the most players, the most concurrent players that are gonna stick by playing the game, why do they not have a way for you to play the game when it is simpler? It doesn't make sense. Why is there no casual mode with rewards? You know why? It's so they don't have to do that stuff, so that they can force you to play rank, so they can force you to buy into the strategies, the only strategy that you can play. You know, a lot of that marketing about, like, you know, oh, there's going to be tournaments for every level of players, people who want to do this, that, they want to play traditional Yu-Gi-Oh! And, you know, it's all cap. It's all cap, bro. They're capping because in order for that stuff to be in the game, they have to develop features in systems for them to exist in the game, and they don't exist a year after release. They don't exist. Why don't they exist? And because of the way Konami develops games, they're allowed to be radio silent with no roadmap for over a year. Are you fucking kidding me? That's unheard of for any game. A year? No new features? Promised stuff in video documentaries before release, over a year after release, no new updates, no new game modes, no new features. Are you kidding me? No other game can do that besides Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. It's fucking dog shit. Like, that is fucking ridiculous. I will never support Konami, or like after they've done that. I will never do it. I will never do it in my life. I will never do. I'm never gonna sell out for Konami, because honestly, it's fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting, and I don't know. You should. I feel like other people should look at the Yu-Gi-Oh content creators in a different light after Master Duel, because I don't know. There are some people who are literally signed on Konami checks to fucking be hyped about Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel Esports, and it's like, dude, do you see the state of the game? Like, do you see what the fuck they're going on? Like, do you see, like, they're having fucking events in a Discord? Why is there not a tournament mode in the game and they're having fucking events in a Discord, dude? Come on, man. That's ridiculous. It's fucking pathetic. No other game would be able to do that and get away with it. But because the entire Yu-Gi-Oh fan base is fucking just inhaling opium 24/7, they get away with it. It's sad. Bandai shuts games in the span of 2 years, whether they're updating or not. At least that's how. I mean, yeah. Well, you know, like Bandai does that because you know, Bandai's even worse, right? Bandai is like you can see a Bandai gotcha game, and you can know like it's just like fucking you can see it for what it is, right? I would never support Konami to use the whale in DL. Bro, I'll never support Konami except when they fucking release that rocket support, all right? Then I'll support Konami. No, man. It's like also like I don't want to support Konami doing that. I don't want to contribute in any way towards them thinking that that is okay for game development, because it's fucking not, dude. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke, and you're the butt of the joke. That's the fucking sad part. It's a joke, and we're not actually the ones laughing. Which is that's the best way I can put the analogy. It's a joke, and we're not the ones laughing. That's it. How ugly this meta is. Go first and win. Yeah, it's pretty one-sided, it feels like. Left cheek of the forbidden one. Only some bigger studio buys Konami. It will never happen. It will never. Bandai is bottom of the barrel for anime games. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't want to like be like that. I don't want to be that guy, but Japanese like gaming, like ever since Final Fantasy VII Remastered came out, I think they've really just been taking AAA L after L after L as far as like, I don't know, like the Square Enix is doing fucking terrible right now. Like they haven't released a good game in ages. I think the Crisis Core remake was good, but before that, you know, they were on a really, really bad streak of just releasing mid and really bad games. Konami is not doing much either. They're probably doing well in profits, but it's like, as far as like moving the goalpost forward, like moving the needle forward on what they can do, gaming wise, like it's just dog shit. Like Bandai is one of those companies, they checked out extremely early. They're like, look, we're making anime games. Bandai hasn't released a good fucking like anime game in forever. Like people are actually like, there are people who tell me like, oh, like the My Hero game, right? The My Hero Academia game was $60 on release, and it might still be $60. Oh no, it's not. Thank God. One's Justice. Holy crap. That game was $60 for a long, long time. It was $60 for a while, and people are like, dude, why is this game $60? You know why? It's because Bandai Namco developed a fucking clone of a fighter game, and they needed to make profits on it, so it was $60 for like 2 years, dude. I don't know. Their market practices are really bad. It's just it's what is the word? It's consumer, like anti-consumer. That's the term. I refer to cope that a Yu-Gi-Oh competitor to light fire under DLMD and really force comp players and whales to move over if Konami doesn't step up. I mean, that's what people like. I feel like that's what DK does, because honestly, I feel like DK is carrying like the actual like players of Master Duel. Like the other content creators or people for Yu-Gi-Oh, like they're TCG players that stream Master Duel because it is the best content. They're not Master Duel players. They're TCG players who now play Master Duel because of content. So, of course, all the Master Duel players, they flock to DK because he is a online Yu-Gi-Oh player, right? This is his thing. So I feel like that is the really big one that, you know, that's going to be the big competing thing with, you know, whatever they decide to go into, you know, their whatchamacallit, their esports or whatever. That's going to be the big competitor. I mean, people are still going to play, you know, Master Duel. They're still going to play Konami's Master Duel, whatever. But, you know, guess what? You know, it's going to, if the first year has happened, they made no progress on any type of like end of the year competitive event. They have no intentions. I mean, Master Duel is going to be at Worlds, but hello, it's March. Worlds happens in like 5 months, doesn't it? Why don't we have any news about, like, you know, competitive in-game events here to let you, like, you know, compete for that stuff? It's just going to be you show up at Worlds and you play Master Duel side events. It's like, come on, bro. All these millions of dollars they've been getting in revenue for over a year, and that's the best they could do, a side event at Worlds Discord tournaments? Surely not. Surely not. Yeah, I'm not coping on Master Duel anymore. If there is some type of update that will actually add gameplay to it, or if, you know, someone wants to play with me and, you know, we like, you know, do something, we have some fun. But yeah, I don't know. And maybe I just gotta find a deck to play. I gotta play it in my little vacuum so I can enjoy the game. I guess that's what I would have to. I coped about the MD anniversary too much, Sag. I mean, look, I saw the MD anniversary, I saw the 7-day login event, and I was like, okay, at least I know I'm not missing anything by not playing the game. So that was that. Give 69 more billion subs to DK so he can finally make his own card game and not need Yu-Gi-Oh to fund himself. I mean, that's what a lot of people are doing with Elestrals, right? Elestrals is kind of like the big new, like crowdfunded game that a lot of content creators are picking up. I don't know. It's very interesting. But the thing is, my issue is, like, first, it's gonna be physical. The physical game. Like, honestly, like, for me, that's just not it. Not it. I don't want to play a physical game. If I want to get into something, I want the game to be online so that creating the community and the online intricacies of a competitive community is like that. When you have an online game, things are solved like that. People figure out the meta, they figure out the problems with the game, and you're able to get feedback immediately. Everything just goes so much faster. I just think, Elestrals, I know they're doing an online client, but they're also doing it. They're also doing it physical. I think for me that's just a huge turnoff for me. I don't want to play a physical game, and I don't think I will be able to get into something that is starting out as a physical game and then switches to online because I'm gonna be so far behind. Like, it's just not gonna work out for me. As a Yu-Gi-Oh boomer, I do not like the feel of Master Duel. It feels boring as fuck. Side note, I'm not a TCG player either. I'm kind of a Yu-Gi-Oh boomer, but I played the TCG for many years before quitting. And honestly, I was very afraid. I was very afraid to go to TCG because I was like when I started playing or getting into Yu-Gi-Oh again, I specifically wanted to stray away from TCG because I'm like, no, it's just way too much to understand. I will not enjoy interacting with the game like that, so I don't want to do it. And I don't know, Master Duel, I kind of have to interact with. It's kind of like streamlined, like, you know, you have to worry about certain things, but again, you know, Master Duel is just like, you know, it is for that player that just loves playing Yu-Gi-Oh every day. They just love getting up, playing some Yu-Gi-Oh. They love playing their favorite deck, getting on, playing Yu-Gi-Oh. They probably play the TCG. They probably go to locals, and they're probably fine with losing on Bubble just so they could go and play Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, honestly, I like Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh that much, man. You know what I mean? I don't like Yu-Gi-Oh that much when there's just nothing for me at the end of the line. Like, you know, there's no season, there's no actual battle pass. Like, there's a dual pass for you to get little rewards, but there's no battle pass to show you know, your progression through the season, how much you've been playing. There's no player titles that can be seen. There's no, you know, ranked season with end of season rank, like, you know, just simple things that are not there to make people play the game, that are a part of the live service model. Like, it's just pathetic, dude. I don't know how anyone can say that Master Duel is a fucking good game. I don't know how anyone can say that, man. Team APS fucking said that several. I cannot believe. I don't trust them after that. I don't trust them. They are sellouts. I'm sorry. I used to like their videos, but whenever they say something positive about Master Duel, it's just like, are you guys like fucking brain dead? Are you playing the same game? Like, I don't know. Like, where did your standards for a game go? Like, holy fuck. I don't know, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. I don't watch their videos anymore. I don't watch, like, anyone that is just like overly positive about I can't do it. I can't do it. It's terrible how people can actually say the game is good. Like Team APS actually tweeted out, like, oh man, like, I logged into Master Duel after a few months, and the game, you know, it's looking pretty good. There's so many variable game modes and so much going on. I'm like, man, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You don't fucking play this game, dude. You don't play this game. You downloaded the update. You looked at the home screen. You saw some red things in your notification bar. And you saw you can launch Xyz Festival in duel rooms. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Duel Links is doing so... Master Duel is doing so good right now. There's so much to do. There's so many variable game modes. Oh my god. Like, oh my god, dude. Can you please stop fucking, like, getting paid by Konami to fucking tweet these positive ass tweets and then fucking lying to people? Like, it's fucking sad. Like, it reads like a sponsored tweet. Arfa does it as well. He makes these fucking... Basically, they have to be sponsored tweets. They have to be sponsored tweets. There's no way. There's no way that these people who actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! Are looking at Master Duel and they're like, wow, you know, the anniversary, Konami's doing a good job. Wow, you know, like, oh, you know what it was? Like, there was something that Konami fixed in the event like 3 days after it happened. Like, oh, they didn't ban some cards on the list and they rebanned them. They forgot to ban them. And Farfa was like, oh, wow, great to see Konami fixing, you know, issues. It really is a sign of, like, you know, good things to come. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. You don't play the events. You would know that the cards were banned in other events. They forgot to ban them. 3 days later, they're rebanning them. Like, come on, man. Get Konami's cock out of your mouth, man. Stop. Like, come on. I don't know. It's just like, it's so bad. And because all of these big influential people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community they're all on board with it. The course and the trajectory of the game cannot change. It cannot change because all of these people are they're just so down with the accepted game state. Nothing can get better. Nothing can get better. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm a little bit delusional, and because I've been playing Duel Links for so long, and maybe I have a certain expectation for how things should be. But my point of view is just that, you know, after Konami spent 5 years developing a live service game, scamming us for 5 years, right? And then getting it better year after year, I would expect that their new mainline live service game that they want to launch and make the most people play Yu-Gi-Oh! Online, I would think that they would actually use the past 5 years of live service game development to actually make the game an enjoyable live service experiment. I was wrong, and the people who tell you that Master Duel is in a good state and that is a good live service model are lying to you, and it is because they are invested in the success of Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why Yu-Gi-Oh! Can't get better, because the content creators are so over invested in the success of Yu-Gi-Oh! And possibly being able to work with Konami that they cannot release negative Yu-Gi-Oh! Content, because then their access to opportunities in the community are going to go down. And that is what fucking creates a toxic community. That is the most toxic thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! The fact that negative sentiment and criticism and feedback on basic things, because they have to be criticized. These basic things about Master Duel need to be criticized because those things are looked down upon. And whenever there's a conversation about the game, people are looking forward to like just, oh yeah, what's Konami doing next? You know, what's the next big thing? Like, oh man, they released Sprite. Oh, tier limit's coming. Oh, like, because that's the only conversations people have, the game will never improve. And the same, you know, copium accepted game state sentiment and mentality is going to start, it's just going to keep trickling down from the top down. Master Duel has never created its own community because it doesn't have one. It just has TCG players who really love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day, and they don't care about the live service side of Master Duel actually being competent. They just care about playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And because of that, the game's suffering. Duel Links had that problem as well, right? And when Duel Links first started, it was just people playing who loved Duel Links, and they were getting scammed every month because Konami was releasing dog shit decks. But guess what? The Duel Links community emerged and evolved, and it maintained an identity over the years of people being dissatisfied with the game. You know, people quitting the game and their content numbers suffering because it was not the breakout, you know, streaming and content and like success that it needed to be for it to compete with other games. They now have that with Master Duel, so they figure they don't need to do any of the work. Master Duel is already the sensation that they wanted Duel Links to become, and they did a fraction of the work. And everyone is okay with this. That's why I'm not playing that dog shit game. And clip it and ship it, man. I would love to hear people's like opinions on it, because like, I don't know. I just feel like it's just like so many people are just like, they just got their heads in the sand, you know? Duels. Okay. What do you think of Maxi and the people that want a band? Man, let Maxi breathe in Master Duel. People haven't played it in TCG in like 10 years, right? Just let him play in Master Duel. It is what it is, bro. Like, game balance is honestly something that is okay in Master Duel. They do it good enough. They do a monthly ban list. It's whatever, bro. They do a monthly ban list. The new cards come out. They nerf them before they come out because they know they're busted, because they were already busted. So they nerf them beforehand. It is what it is. They do a good job with game balance. They do. But that's like the only thing they're good at. They do a good job at game balance and card releases. That's what they do a good job of in Master. The things that they were bad at in Duel Links for so long, right? That was so terrible. They did get those things in Master Duel. Goki went from 6 to 0 in top 16. We got Evit. He's gonna. All right, we're at the finals. The tournament scene of Master Duel really saves it. A lot of content creators create these tournaments that their brand alone brings in a lot of players, and that suffices for the MD community right now. Yeah, I feel like it does suffice, but I feel like the problem with that is that, you know, like that in itself is an issue, right? And that is one of the biggest problems that Duel Links had as well, right? Duel Links did not have the capability to add features that would make being competitive and getting into tournaments possible. Master Duel doesn't have that either. So, but the thing is, Master Duel has so many massive people with communities that they create the tournaments and then they make the community. I feel like Master Duel should have been able to do a way better job doing that organically. But how many people actually have like tournaments? Like, and when they do have tournaments, like what is it like? Because I know a lot of people, they can't have tournaments with actual prizes because they freaking, you know, if they want to work with Konami, they can't have cash prizes, so they've got to do shit. I don't know. I think people will enter tournaments for anyone. We just offer money because it's like we come from the streets, bro. Honestly, if you're from Duel Links, you come from the slums, bro. You come from nothing. You come from the slums, you come from the streets. You know? We like, that's why we give people money, because you know, that's what people need. Everyone who plays Duel Links, in my opinion, everyone who played Duel Links back in the day, they were down bad, bro. He was down bad. Players were down bad. We were playing Duel Links, man. We were down bad. So that's why we did guys prizes, bro. We were like, hey, what do people want from tournaments? Money. What can we give people? Money. What do people use to get cards in Duel Links? Money. Well, let's give them money. I don't know. People, I guess people do give like little prizes, like they make stuff up like to give out instead, or. Well, I guess that does work. My country doesn't allow PayPal or Google Play or Steam. No Sag, rip. I didn't even take my bathroom break, did I? I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I said I was going to, but I just got up to like get something. And here we are in the finals. Do you think prize cards better than money? Well, the thing is, right? I mean, I think it would still disqualify, right? Giving away product, I think it would still disqualify. And how the fuck am I gonna give away Master Duel? Disconnected? No, just my camera. I'm probably gonna get up and use the bathroom right now. Since this is best of 3 and this is the first game, I'm pretty slow. I think I'm gonna use the bathroom and I'll be back in like. Okay, we back. We're all having the text scrolling issue. Text scrolling issue on cards in the deck builder. Maybe there's another glitch. Because they didn't fix the one with the card clicker thing. They didn't fix that yet. Yo, Kamal was really spitting today. Some came over him. Yo, you know what it was like? It's just like the homie asked me if I was gonna play Duel Links, right? James Brown Jr. If y'all don't know, right? They were in the stream earlier. James Brown Jr. His name is Jambuds VO. I don't know if they're still here. They are the English voice actor for Roa Cassidy in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sevens. They're probably one of the highest profile person in Yu-Gi-Oh! That I know. And I've done several Master Duel streams with them because I play Master Duel. And it makes me feel so bad to my core. It makes me feel horrible that I cannot enjoy playing with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Voice actor. I cannot enjoy playing Master Duel with one of the people that I look up to in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community the most, a voice actor. I cannot even enjoy it because Master Duel is so fucking dog shit of a game that I have to really fight. I have to fight with myself to actually want to log on to the game, even when I'm doing something as fun and entertaining as playing with someone who I look up to in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community. And I don't know, I just feel like, for me, that's the disservice that Master Duel does. It fucking, like, it honestly, like, just makes enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! Harder in that situation, and I don't think it should do that, for me anyway. Like, for most people, it doesn't do that, because they just want to get on and play some Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's what they like doing. For me, I don't know. I like to get on, and when I log on to a live service game, I like to have my time respected in a live service game. You know, and I just feel like, bottom line, I feel like with live service games, I feel like they're a newer type of game that take into account your time differently than other games. So I think everyone has to set some ground rules for themselves in live service games, and I'm talking games like Destiny, like Genshin, gacha games like Call of Duty or Fortnite that, you know, they release content all year long, but they space it out so that you play all year long. You know, you've got to set some ground rules for what you find is acceptable, because, you know, the corporations do not care about you. You know, they will just fucking do the bare minimum, and they know you're gonna eat that shit up. This is especially true for Japanese developers, right? Like, I don't mean to sound crazy or anything, but Japanese game developers are especially extremely malicious when it comes to live service games. They are the worst. They do not care about you whatsoever, right? They're the absolute most evil corporations out there when it comes, hands down. There's no competition, right? It's the live service. Maybe you could say FIFA. FIFA's next, right? But I think the whole gacha game, you know, Japanese, like, live service game pipeline, it's the worst. It is absolutely, like, sickening. It's so evil. And then you've got FIFA, then you've got, like, other stuff as well, yo. So for Japanese games, you've got to have strict. You have to have strict standards. I mean, I've let myself slip a couple times. I'll admit it. You know, I slipped for Genshin. I slipped for Tower of Fantasy. You know, I never slipped for Master Duel, and I'm not going to. It's just like they did no effort. But yeah, I think I think Tower of Fantasy burned me pretty bad, and I think, like, after, I think that was the final, that was the straw that broke the camel's back, to be honest, for me. And they're xenophobic. Ooh. Look, Marco, don't start telling the truth out here. They gonna get mad at you, bro. They gonna get mad at you. They gonna come for you if you keep speaking the truth like that, huh? They gonna speak the truth. They gonna come after you for speaking the truth like that, bro. You better be careful, bro. I mean, people don't like it when you get into that. The xenophobia. People don't like it when you start coming after their card game companies and how they're xenophobic, bro. They don't like that. That's the straw that broke Camel's back. It is. It was the straw that broke my back, bro, because Tower of Fantasy was just it was just kind of like just like the more you played in the first couple weeks, the more the cracks of the game started to show. And it was like, oh man, they really don't have it all together. Like they were releasing content like pretty much every couple days for Tower of Fantasy. But then after that, the game dried up very, very quickly, and it was, it was a Genshin clone, but like a lot of people thought it could be better because of the MMO like aspects of it, because it's actually a MMO game. It's not like Genshin where like you play in a single player bubble. That's why I quit Genshin, right? Because Genshin, there were no goals. It was a single player game, and you just play it and enjoy the dog shit dialogue throughout the entire game. So not good enough for you. That's why I quit Genshin. Tower of Fantasy, I had those MMO elements. That's why I give it a try. And I spent some money on it. Honestly, it fell apart really fast, and I don't really like the end game like fight mechanics. Like I don't like how the combat in that game works in the end game. I feel like it's just really RNG, and I don't know. I just feel like there's too much of a gap between where you're expected to be at level wise and like character optimization wise. I suppose that's the big issue that I have with that game. US has a lot of good systems, but the coding and the publishers are terrible. The coding is really bad. The publishers, like, honestly, like a lot of people were like complaining about Tower of Fantasy like stealing art. Honestly, I could not give less of a fuck about like the games that were stealing art from other gacha games. They're all pieces of shit, right? The problem is that, like Tower of Fantasy looked a little bit like the art style, I think, was better than Genshin, but they got really, really lazy on the art style in a lot of places. Like it could have been better, but they just got like super duper lazy on it, and it shows. So yeah, I cut my losses on that game. I didn't even play when they released Vera or anything. I literally just cut my losses and stopped playing it. But yeah, man, Tower of Fantasy, that was the last new live service game I played. But like, I play Destiny every time there's a new big expansion. I play Destiny for basically like each season lasts 3 months. So when a new expansion comes out, I typically play the first season in its entirety. So I play 3 months, and then they do like seasons. Like they do 3 more seasons before the next big expansion, and then I don't play the game as consistently through the rest of the year. Maybe I'll play a few weeks here or there, a few days like here and there, but I'm not going to be playing every day like I do during the season. And I feel like Destiny does a good enough job at satisfying me over live service game, but that could totally be because of the fact that, I've been playing Destiny for, next year it will be 10 years. So maybe it's kind of conditioned what I want to expect out of a live service game. But I don't know. Destiny offers a lot of content, and it wasn't always like that. Destiny was at the point where like people were literally like threatening the devs, like not threatening the devs, but people were honestly on strike for Destiny. Like they found the devs out that they were stifling experience gains in order to get you to buy more things from the shop. In the best Destiny expansion, Forsaken, they found out that they were guilty of doing that. And they got caught, and they had to undo it. It was crazy. One of the best times in the game, and the devs got caught doing some snake shit. behind the back, and you know, they got called out for it, you know. And you know, shit like that, it could just not happen with Japanese developers. It couldn't happen. There's no way that they're going to like come out and admit something like that. It's not gonna happen. That's not how they operate. What about Persona X5? Is that thing a gacha? I don't know what that is. Persona X5. If it's on your phone and it has banners, then it's probably a gacha. Then it's a gacha game, bro. If it's got banners, then it is a gacha game. Persona 5 getting free-to-play mobile spin-off featuring new characters. Yep, this will be a fucking gacha game. I'm actually glad you put me onto this because I didn't know anything about this. This is actually going to be like, this is going to be a gacha game for sure, for sure. Free-to-play mobile game? Oh yeah, it's fucking gacha. Just play Resident Evil 4 remake. I don't know, man. I'm not really. How much is RE4 remake? Because I'm definitely not paying $60 for that game. Yeah, it's fucking $60. Cap, get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm sorry. Like it's not it for me. I'm not doing that. Resident Evil 2 was not $60 on release, was it? Were the other remakes $60? I don't think Resident Evil 3 was. Resident Evil 4 $60. I guess because it's the fan favorite game and maybe they updated it a lot. But I don't know, bro. Single player game, not doing it for me, bro. Not doing it for me. I just feel like Resident Evil is kind of dated. Like it's kind of dated. And the new formula is not really, it's just not it for me. I'm not paying $60. I'm not paying AAA price for that, bro. GG's. Ohaimi gonna take it on PK. No surprise there. Guys, thank you for coming through to battle phase. And this battle phase was 4 hours. 4 hours with 188 participants. That's best of 3 single elim. And yeah, that is a wrap. Tournament went pretty good. And yeah, man, I just started playing again. You guys, now what's a good starter deck right now? Build Phantom Knights, bro. I kind of want to play Rockets, but it might need more gems. The thing is, Rockets are going to get more support throughout the year, but Phantom Knights are the best deck right now. Kamel, now you can't kick PKs off the tier list. Man, fuck PKs. You're right. You're right. I did say that, right? I did say if Goki beats Phantom Knights all weekend, then they're off the tier list. I will personally kick them off, and Phantom Knights won. So I can't take them off the tier list. Unfortunately. I'll have to find some other harebrained scheme to take them off the tier list. Starry is the second best deck of the format. It's pretty good, man. You're honestly putting up numbers for the deck. Wait until end of season. Yeah. All right, guys, but that's gonna be a wrap from me today. Thank you for coming through. I had a lot of fun today doing the longer stream. We started spitting some raw, unfiltered facts about Master Duel. That was a lot of fun, you guys. I always like doing that, going on little rants when we're just watching like boring ass games. Today was lit. And I'm gonna be back tomorrow. Maybe I'm back tomorrow for another tournament. That should be fun. Starry was always going to be good anti-meta. Yep. Appreciate you as always. Appreciate you too, man. Have a great rest of your day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.